Welcome back. Joni Cameron Blair's memories of being abused as a child while in care drove her to try to protect others from suffering the same fate. She grew up determined to do something to help keep children safe, but says that when she finally had the chance, instead of being listened to, she was ignored and then sacked. She's been telling our social affairs editor, Penny Marshall, why she'll no longer stay silent.
They can tear down a building, but they can never take away the memories of those who suffered within it.
They completely and utterly failed in their duty of care towards me and towards all these other children. I'm just an ordinary person with an extraordinary story.
Joni was 15 when she was taken into care for her own protection, but she says no one protected her at Nottingham's Beechwood Children's Home. Now derelict and being demolished, Joni returned with me to where she says she remembers being bullied and abused.
Were the windows the same?
Yes.
So not much has changed.
More than 100 children from 16 homes in Nottingham and Derby have now come forward as adults with allegations of abuse, and 2 arrests have been made.
And nobody was going to stop it. And these were the authorities, weren't they? Nobody was policing the authorities.
So Joni decided to do some of her own policing. As an adult, she became a lay inspector. But she says when she took her concerns about ongoing abuse to the council, she was first ignored and then forced out of her job. But police are now investigating 15 allegations of abuse from the period she was an inspector.
It's finally come out. And they're not going to silence me again. They silenced me twice. They silenced me as a child and as an inspector, but they're not going to silence me now.
No.
Whistleblower.
Joni is now trying to find the children she feels she failed 15 years ago as an inspector. Former residents like John, who says he was a victim of sexual abuse whilst at Beechwood.
I want you to know we're all behind you, so you let it go now.
Thank you.
More than 100 victims are now suing the council, claiming their abusers worked in many places as they were moved from home to home. Joni says if the council had listened to her, they could have been stopped.
A new start.
Yeah.
The council says it can't comment on an ongoing police investigation. Penny Marshall, ITV News, Nottingham.